Hello and welcome back to my beta save here with Everton, and we are back. It's been a while. I've just been busy and not been able to record. So yeah, we are back, and as you can see, our economy we still have 34 million. So that's pretty insane. I wonder if we did let go of some here. And we did sign Archie Brown. He's the first signing late in when we signed him. He has played in Swiss and then recently in Belgium. He's actually a pretty good youngster there. Spoiler, Ryan Session, we signed all. Spoilers! And we sold to Norwich for 11 million. But yeah, Archie Brown wasn't cheap. Who else did we sell here? Onana. He's going to Qatar. Sadly, we did not get the money back there, but yeah, it was almost the money back at least. Did it go back? No, this was last season. Okay. Tarkovsky as well, we sold 26.5 million. Michael Caine. Oh no, we sold him earlier in January. And then, what else did we sell? Dominic Calvert-Lewin, he wanted to leave, so he's gone to Newcastle, sadly. No really option there. Mykolenko, I love him, but sadly we did not get that much. But I thought, oh well, let's just sell him and get some money and more money than we sold for. So that's a little bit fortunate, but it doesn't seem like all the players actually give that much money. Holgate, Coleman, I was surprised by. He wanted a new challenge to Spain there in Elche, and then a lot of loanies there. First signing, I talked about him. Selic there, 6 million. Admiri, we talked about. Actually got Musa in for 12.25 million. He's really good, really talented. I think he can do pretty decent there. Mustafa Mohamed, we signed. I saw him and I was like, well, he's not bad. He's a pretty good target man around. He's probably just going to be my fourth choice as a striker, but I thought he is not that bad. He was the surprise pack. Harrison, we also signed. He was loaned in last season. Tried to sign some here that isn't expensive. I think that was, go through them later there. Castrovilli, a good 3-star. It's mainly just going to be a backup. Bilbao, he's not the best one. We're trying to sell him. Caldara is also more of a backup. Klaassen is definitely a backup, but he's not terrible. Simon Kjær, he played for us last season. He's not getting any better, but he is a choice there for. Then we signed Ryan Session. I thought it was good signing, and he did not cost that much either, so we have him. He can play right wing and left wing, and then we have another Tottenham player in Troy Parrott. I know he's not outstanding by any means, but he's more thought of as a backup. For sure it's a backup if we get any injuries or such. 9 million there. Oxlade-Chamberlain, they actually said that he was a world-class midfielder there. He went to Besiktas. We thought, why not bring him back, actually get some really good experience there and some really good talent. He can play all around in the midfield, so that's not too bad. 25 million though. And then lastly, we have done 2 big signings. Ivan Toney, I actually spread this out, is 65 million, so it's not totally 65 million. So yeah, I wanted to sign some Englishman. He was pretty good finishing there. First I was just thinking Ollie Watkins, but then I was like, yeah, let's sign both of them actually if we Beto, but sadly no one has signed Beto. I want 50 million after all. So we will see if he leaves. And then Robert Skov, I thought was a pretty good right winger there. Backup choices. So actually, probably not him there. Probably you instead. So we're going with this lineup for against Southampton away tomorrow. I guess I will just go through that. Pickford in goal, we still have Patterson. Bisek, Brightweight, Brown. Well, I wonder, Brown is actually better. Okay, we go in there. Gardner, Musa in midfield. McNeil. Oxlade-Chamberlain. on the right wing there. Ivan Toney and Ollie Watkins up top. Or they want to sign him, but they want to sign him for very little money. I'm like, Aston Villa. I think we will play through pretty much this season. Probably be back around here. We have Champions League, so I guess we might do some of those. Do Tottenham and Liverpool. I guess we'll see who we meet in Champions League. I guess I might be back earlier in like October or something. Let's just see if we have any cool matches. Yeah, we are going to go to Champions League. I was surprised myself, but there are 5 spots, so I actually got the last spot there. Since England got 5. Don't know why, but that is the case. So yeah, I hope we can do... Oh, great start. And Skov, I guess Skov was the last man into our squad, so he hasn't really gotten either pre-season here, so that's a little bit worrisome. Patterson, Tony, Ivan Toney. Oh, I'm sorry, I believe the light there flicked from the lamp, which wasn't that great. Adams, Patterson picks up the ball. Bissac, Skov, Tony, McNeil. Oh, promising, but I'm going to just say firing up. Really created that many chances. Been a pretty dull start on the match here. We seem to have... Actually, we don't have much of the ball, but every single chance I see is us. Skov holds up the ball and he picks in a great... pass there, not really cross, but just pass on the ground there. Does he? No, he's just free there, Tony. Ivan Toney. So I think that's going to be really cool. I don't know if anyone else heard about that. To sign both Ivan Toney and Ivan Toney. They both are in the prime, like 28, but still. I feel like Everton would be a good... it seems like... What? Sean Dyche, I believe that. Managing Everton in real life. He's doing a really good job. So they would be upper half in real life. They wouldn't have got the 10 points. So they're actually doing pretty good for being at minus points. And I believe they're not even in the relegation zone. It's kept clean sheet. I even brought in Mykolenko in my fantasy team, since they've actually kept some clean sheet, and Mykolenko seemed to do a lot of assists as well. So, but yeah, the difficulty was definitely to find like young Englishmen. That was why we went for Archer Brown. Like, it almost seems like it's actually cheaper to sign the Englishman that's moved from England to like Belgium or Turkey or so. I wouldn't mind if Pickford did leave either. It's not like Pickford is a bad player per se, but I feel like we could get a lot of money, and then as you can see there, we have 34, but we kind of here how many players we have in the squad, but I believe we have 25 players, so technically we need to sell before buying. We have too many central defenders, like you saw there, and we have too many we have too many strikers. I'm pretty happy if we can get him sold there. Thing is, I don't know what they signed him for, but it was really not like super cheap. It was like 25, so we want to at least get a couple of that, I feel like. I know he's just done 1 season here, but there are interest in him. There are Manchester United and such, but it just says, oh, they don't have the financial muscles. Are you kidding me with me? Wouldn't Manchester United have 50 million? That's not even that much in the transfer sum, to be fair. Mustafi went in here and scored. I think he's going to be really good target man, really good for resting Ivan Toney and Ollie Watkins for the Champions League matches. So that's actually pretty exciting, to be fair. We are going to play in Champions. I'm going to get Castroville in as well. And then Ryan Sessegnon. Sessegnon is very offensive. I feel like he's a good choice, and as well if we got some injuries. I feel like we're pretty stacked. We might not have... Oh, Skov Great chance there. We have just dominated Southampton. They have no freaking chance whatsoever. Patterson, Skov has been looking really brilliant here after coming in. Even Tony actually fixed a penalty, and Wooper is probably going to be sent off, maybe? No? Okay. Even Tony with a chance to be told to... to scoring 2 goals here, and we are already 3-0 up. I feel like we could even do better, since we definitely have a more wide squad, and we have 2 James Gardner. We have 2 really lovely shot here. Might actually be one of the best goals so far. Look at that. Place it down there. Yeah, I feel like we might be able to actually compete on both sides. It's really good. Obviously, we're not going to win Champions League, and obviously, we're not going to win the league either. I can't expect it. We have like 10 players now. Alberto Della Moral. Really good counter here by Southampton, actually. Alcatraz. Maybe there are some new. I was a little bit worried, since we signed so many new players, that we would struggle maybe in the beginning. Usual preseason where we won and lost matches. It's not been like we've done it awfully and just lost a lot of matches, not been great. And it's not like we won every single match. I'm saying that. And let's just check here, and I'll be right back for the Aston Villa game there. To be fair, we won every single game, but it was pretty weak opponent. Did just get 3-2 there against Aston Villa. This team, obviously, we're expecting more. I don't even know if they play in... I have no idea, so even that, yeah, not that challenging. I did just want to go with the strongest, or with the matches we could win, so we wouldn't have to worry about like struggling and not, yeah, just getting the morale up and such. So see you all soon again when we're meeting Aston Villa. The Champions League draw would be somewhere around here, in between the Brighton match and the Manchester United match. City and Liverpool, I think, is pretty exciting. We would meet and other teams there in the north. So see you soon again. Hello and welcome back to the second match. We're excited about them, but this is at least okay, this bid. I actually thought, well, maybe they can't pay everything at once, since that seems to be a problem. So what if we structure a deal? So they were actually willing to give us 23. I want at least a little bit right now. And then 48. So I thought, well, why not? Can I see what is most interesting? But yeah, Porto also. But there is intermediate fines. And I think also on specific... since it seems like other clubs might also want him. Yeah, what about that? 25 right now and 25 later. But as you can see there, it was the issue that funds to make the offer need to generate funds. So, we've not made that many changes. Mustafa goes in here, Jack Harrison and Robert Skov. And Robert Skov did go from, Hoffenheim there. Pretty good. Also, I feel like we should use it as a target man instead and move down. So Pickford, Patterson, Brightwaite, Bissek, Brown, Gardner, Musa, Harrison, Skov, Mohammed, and Ivan Toney. And I blown out both Caldara and Unai Bilbao, but I don't believe we will be able to rid of any one of those. And also, like you can see here, there are not really any. It would be if my scouts find any player that's like really cheap, but I mainly want Englishmen or English and Irish players. And as you can see, we have definitely boosted up that. There were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 players. So yeah, pretty good there, like outstanding, but still going to do the work for us. Workhorses and such like Skov, Cash, Okafor. I think this might be, I think Aston Villa finished 10. So this might actually be a pretty tough game beforehand. Definitely tougher than Brentford. But also they have lost Ollie Watkins. So I feel like we could win this. But it could also be draw or loss here. Okay, Okafor scores here. They've done a pretty good Gardner crossing. Sadly, good defending there by Aston Villa. Patterson, Brightweight, Musau. I don't know why he was shooting for there. It was like no chance that was going in. Kamara, and they score. Okay, let's go cautious instead and try to counter-attack instead. So far we have had no chance in this. It was totally dominating us here. Buendia. They were 3-0. Ugh, that's not great. We're not playing good right now. Giving away the ball, and I mean, to be fair, they're scoring on very low XG as well, so it's not too fun either. They've had 1.5 XG and scored 3 goals. That's pretty insane. I believe our XG in the last match was almost 3 and we scored 4 goals, so very clinical by us. And in real life they actually haven't lost any matches, or they have like 16 matches in a row home that are victories in the league. Oh my god, we're really not creating anything. Really worrisome coming games, and also we have 2 injuries as you can see there. Or not injuries, but tired players. Can we score a goal right before halftime? That would be great. Archie Brown! No, offside. Was that really offside? Weird, it's just say that we used 1 stoppage when we actually used 2. Even if they've been nearby, it's still 2. Sirlik, Musau. Let's get in a more creative force in Castrovilli there. See if we can actually create something here as well. Maybe try to actually totally change. First I was like, let's play defensive. Now it's like, let's try to actually win some more possession, make it a more even match here. We're already better possessioning than in the beginning there. They were dominate. So far not really creating anything here. Pickford, Bisak, Castrovilli losing the ball. Yeah, silliness there. Ivan Toney really not done anything today. He's probably not going to score a goal easy, just because it is his former club. I feel like Football Manager is always, when you play against another team and you have a player that play for your club, they always score. But if you have the opposite, it never happens that your player play from the former team scores. I mean, not terrible per se. Thing is, we're not creating anything, so it's really difficult then to win matches if you're just not doing anything with the ball. I'm just gonna change you to inverted winger, see if that does anything. And also I'm going to actually move up our wing backs here to attacking as well. See if we can create something here at least. We have had 5 shots on target, to be fair, but not clinical today. Definitely not. Martinez is really good though. Pickford was really good last season, but this match has not been great. Let's just say that. And there we have 4-1. Feels very harsh, to be fair. Seen at possession there as well. Doesn't feel like a 4-1 match. But well, we need to work on our consistency and not concede goals like that. And also, some of the players that was brilliant has not been brilliant today. Mustafa either been brilliant, so Gardner's been pretty awful also with 6.6. Hopefully we can do it better in the next match, but overly impressed by that performance, even if it was Aston Villa away score-wise. Let's actually see if we can get a clause here as well. Or actually, let's do this. Okay, but what about Leeds? You're silly! You silly bastards. Silly bastards. Okay, let's just try this again. What about 20 installments? 3 installment, 25%. That seems pretty reasonable, doesn't it? Wasn't everyone else just like, no? 23! No, Inter. You can just go to bed with that offer. I'm not going to sell millions. Are you insane? We are going to see if anything happens here. Players also. I'm actually going to go through a little bit more yet. Obviously not, because why would we pay that much money? What about 18 right now? And 20%. Try everything here. What about that? That seems reasonable also. 35! No! You will give me 50. 39. Well, we're getting nearer at least. Brentford, fucking please work with 40 and... Oh, actually, let's do installments. 6 installments. Okay. Actually, Leeds actually willing to pay that much. I'm actually not too bad. 40 million right now and not 10 million. Installment. Okay, I guess we will see if we will be willing to sell Beta, but I hope that. I don't think he's going to sign for Leeds, obviously, since that is a pretty low club, but I think he might sign for Napoli though, so I guess we will see in the end. So thank you all for watching, have a good tea and a good coffee day, and I see you soon again, so bye!